welcome to Pleasure Sports. Today we're going to take a look at the 2011 O'Neill Gooru Wetsuit. This is a 2mm wetsuit. You've got 3mm neoprene in the core, 2mm neoprene in the arms, and that's to allow for maximum stretch and flexibility. I'm going to go through the features so that you can see what you're getting for your money. This is one of the lightest wetsuits, 3.2 wetsuits on the market. It's utilizing an UltraFlex DS Neoprene, which is a lightweight proprietary neoprene from O'Neill, and I'll just give you a little example of how gummy this wetsuit is. Part of the reason it can stretch so much is that it's one of the has the least amount of seams in any wetsuit on the market today. So you see no cross seams. So what that actually allows me to do is stretch probably a little bit over 100% of the material. So we can really gummy and stretch it out. You can notice on the front too that there aren't many panels until you get down to the knees, and you can also see it's one big panel, and again it's the UltraFlex DS Neoprene. The seam construction of this wetsuit is a glued and blind stitch. It's first been glued, and then a fine little blind stitch has been put through, so you have a watertight seam. The stitching does not penetrate all the way through, therefore the water won't penetrate all the way through. In the collar area, you have a roll skin collar. This helps prevent rashing, so the two pieces of material roll when you move. You've got glide skin on the interior, creating a seam between your neck and this glide skin, and you'll notice how stretchy also the neck is. If you look down at the knees, you have an abrasion-resistant material on the knees. Helps keep the knees from ripping apart the nylon on the exterior, so it's a nice material to have, and it's also very flexible. This wetsuit's been anatomically cut, so it's cut to really fit snug on the body. That helps prevent water from pooling inside and making you cold. So this is minimal water inside the wetsuit because of the nice snug fit and allowing your body to optimally heat it up and keep you warm. On the back of the wetsuit, it's a back zip entry, a short zip. This allows more stretch in the wetsuit. You'll notice in the seam paneling on the butt, there's no seams, so you can really stretch out in this wetsuit. And you can also look in the groin area. There's no seams. You have a round panel, and you can stretch out naturally there as well. Again, a suit with less panels, more stretch, allows you to do the sport you love longer without being exhausted fighting the gear that you're wearing. Let's take a look at the Velcro adjustable collar on this wetsuit. You can notice here it's a nice durable zipper, and on the inside you can see what's called the Z.E.N zip closure. This is how you enter this wetsuit. You pull this down, you pull the shoulders back, you get into the wetsuit, and once you're in, you take this piece and you put it over your head, and it creates a seal around your neck and your back. This actually keeps you extra warm. It also prevents water from penetrating the zipper and giving you a back flush of cold water. And again, this is proprietary to O'Neill, and this piece is really wonderful when you're out in the water and you're doing duck dives and things like that, and you don't want to have a body flush. So this is again the Z.E.N zip entry. Let's just go ahead and zip this up. Again, on the back, you can notice that there's minimal seam construction on this wetsuit. On the wrist, we have just rather regular flat cut wrist, and that allows you to get in and out of the wetsuit and stretch very easily if you need to get in and out of the wetsuit. And it also has the same thing on the bottom, really stretchy. There's extra taped seams for reinforcement on critical seams throughout the interior of the wetsuit. And you also have a key pocket on the lower right leg. You can actually put your key here on a little string and stick it in your leg so that you can get in your car if you've driven to your destination. So we can't say enough about this wetsuit. One of the stretchiest, most gummiest wetsuit on the market. We highly recommend it. It's one of the best sellers that O'Neill has in this thickness 3.2mm wetsuit. And if I missed any features, you can learn more about this wetsuit on our website at pleasuresports.com.